Hey guys, Waddle-D here. We're back for more Kirby Super Star Ultra, and now we got Dyna Blade in the mix. And the challenge here is that I can only use Kirby Adventure's ability, or Kirby Adventure abilities, which is Fire, Cutter, Ice, Beam, Hammer, Mic, Parasol, Sleep, Stone, Sword, Wheel, and Crash. If I find any other abilities, they will be spat out almost immediately, so I don't have any chance of using them. The reason why I'm doing this is because the sub-game itself has a bit of a Kirby's Adventure-esque feeling to it. Holy shit. Kirby? Wow, I'm glad you're not dead, sir, because that was the scariest bird strike I've ever seen in my life. Alright, so as you can see, we have an overworld, and I do like that they actually give these levels names now. Peanut Plains, that's pretty cute. So the idea here is the game kind of throws you in a bit of a 5-stage setup, and these levels are definitely a lot better than the Spring Breeze levels. They're actually called levels. And now we're going to have time to demonstrate the helper system. The helper system is basically one of the greatest things that Nintendo has done with Kirby, because it allows you to actually have some co-op action, which is pretty nice. Thing is that your helper is really fucking dumb, unless you have another human player at the wheel, which isn't pretty much going to happen in this game. So, to be fair, the fact that they have a computer doing the work is kind of nice, honestly. It kind of gives a little bit more feel, so you don't have to feel like you have to play alone all the damn time. You at least have some sort of help, as dumb as it may be. But you never know, this is where maybe the Smash Brothers AI came to be. But yeah, Sir Kibble is a pretty cool guy, and Cutter's a really nice ability. Also, Parasol is a fantastic ability, mainly due to the fact that you have range attached to it, and some very nice multi-hitting moves behind it. Though I do kind of like Cutter still, to the degree that you can do Final Cutter, which is probably one of the greatest things that they actually did for Cutter, because as a boomerang blade, it's kind of boring after you realize, oh, all I can do is just throw these blades and catch them. But you can also do a dashing slash with them, or you could do a nice little downward jab, or downward strike midair if you hold down. Sword is probably one of Kirby's most notable abilities. He also has the freaking cosplay going very well, freaking Link-like hat. As you can imagine, this thing is pretty much well balanced in a lot of ways, in attack and defense. It's multi-hitting, it has a nice aerial strike that's multi-hits as well, but you can also go with the normal sword swing, which does some pretty decent damage. And of course, nice thing that you can do with your helper is that you can share the love, aka share the freaking power-ups that you gain, and the hearts or health that you get from food and whatnot. So if you want to share them the invincibility candy, sure, you can do that, and they can wreck house along with you, which is very, very handy. Fortunately, you cannot share the 1-ups that you gain, because that would be broken. Now, another thing you should know about the helpers in this game is that they're definitely a lot weaker than Kirby. Like, one hit to them is like 3 of Kirby's hits. So they have pretty much, like, I would say about half the life Kirby has. So if they get hit really hard. And we are now meeting a new mini-boss. This guy. This is pretty much Chief Kawasaki, and he cooks. Unfortunately, just don't let it be you, or else there will be major problems. And sorry I cannot use you because you're a new ability. But if you were to use them, Kirby would bring out this nice little pot, and basically all these enemies and projectiles that they throw out would jump right the hell in. Oh yeah, did I mention that this also has a little minigame like Kirby's Adventure? Ooh. This is a nice new effect. This wouldn't happen in the original, where the enemies kind of get pushed closer to the screen and whatnot. And if you get a 1, 3 extra lives, but you still get something for trying, like a piece of food. Yay. Alright, next place kind of reminds me of Castle Lolo, so I do like that they still have a big grand castle to run through, and it definitely has some nice elements to it. This is a trap. Don't enter that door. If you want to really know, let me demonstrate. Fuck! Random freaking enemy mob. And it kind of reminds me of freaking Meta Knight's crew, honestly. This guy's kind of new, though, but they're all kind of dead. Sweet. This one would be really hard to get to if you didn't have a move that would strike downward. That's alright. Oh boy. You know what, buddy? I'm gonna need to borrow your ability. Because I think it will help me go downward. Because the thing about that ninja ability is that I would have to fight some upward current, I think. But I guess not. Maybe it's just there for show. But that guy, the Biospark enemy, can be very dangerous because he has a multi-hitting technique, as you almost saw there. You don't want to jump in that shit, ever. Get out of my way. Oh, damn. There's a bomb. Wow, that guy didn't get too far. Let me help you die. Yep, too bad. Now this, you would technically need mirror to get that, but you could also probably get that with the carousel, which I'm gonna try to garner for that instead, but I don't think I'm gonna get lucky here, so I'm gonna be a little creative. Okay, so let's try to find a carousel real quick, because I really want to get to what's behind that door. Carousel? Carousel. Damn it. Wow, they called this place Molo Castle. Molo, you're famous. You actually got recognition, yo. Come down here so I can kill you. Damn it, it just goes right over it. Well, guess I'm gonna have to find a carousel in the future and grab that place. Damn, challenges ruined my chances of great progress. But yeah, as you can imagine, this is something that was very popular in Kirby's Dream Land 2. Fucking auto-scrolling from hell. I hate auto-scrolling in Kirby sections, mainly due to the fact that you can get really screwed over, especially if you were dumb enough to inhale that sleep guy. Yeah, that wouldn't be cool. And they're all over the place, so just stick to your abilities here, because if you didn't, you would be quite screwed. But that's a pretty easy auto-scrolling section. You shouldn't have much problems there. Nope. Oh, you little teleporting bastard. Get your freaking Gandalf ass out of my face. Let's get you in my system. I said in my system. There we go. Wheel, I would say, is probably one of the worst abilities in this game, due to the fact that it's just so basic as shit. Oh god. I'm so glad I was not involved in that skiing. Oh man, there should have been something nice behind that, but... Hey. Ran out my freaking share of the love power. And we get freaking Bonkers as our second opponent. He's kind of dangerous if you didn't have, say, a power-up. Uh-oh, my partner's dying. Nice thing you should know about the abilities is that, if you were to, say, either throw this at them, they would actually take your power and get fully revived. And if they were happen to run into an enemy while they're dying, they can also take their power. Unfortunately, I probably should have taken the hammer ability. Fuck. Well, you know what would that give me? That would give me a lot of shit. Oh, I'm gonna probably get 2 at least, but that's what happens if you almost skip full bar. Wait, I got 1 still? No, see? Just barely there. But you get 1 1-up if you happen to get past 2 at least. Hey, sup, asshole! Get out of my way, partner. This is between me and this little bastard. So yeah, this is one of the other new mini-bosses. These guys are pretty dangerous in their own right, but they're also pretty slow and predictable. Oh, can't use that. Sorry. That's a new ability, guys. I can't use Fighter, unfortunately, but I can move on to the next stage and meet yet another fighter. Wow, that's pretty awesome. Coco Cave, I like that name too. Plasma is also a new ability I can't use. However, Crash is definitely in my range right now, and Crash is amazing looking in this game. Just watch this carnage! Everything died. Everything at least was an enemy at least. But that is one of the strongest attacks in the game. From my understanding, it has the ability to do 160 HP of damage, which is really powerful. It's like the only thing that's stronger is suplex in some regards, but you have to do something special for that. Okay, let's see if I can get to that one up without stirring the freaking Gordos. Oh shit! Oh, that sucks. If there's one thing that can be said about Gordos in this game, guys, they're very dangerous. Now, they do like a good chunk of your health if you happen to run one of those assholes. So be very careful around spiky things. Now, one thing I wanted to talk about this game that's kind of quite nice is that this game really has done a lot for the Kirby series. It has basically added some elements that have been very well used in future games. I don't know why the hell they did that. Like, for instance, the fact that Kirby has multiple moves behind his abilities, that is very prevalent in more recent Kirby games, and definitely a little bit after that. And also the fact that Kirby has an overworld, that was actually used in Squeak Squad, which I would not say is a game worth talking too much about. It's okay, but honestly, I really didn't like it all that much. Mainly for a couple big reasons, but I won't talk too much about it. This is more this game's show, not so much the others. Hey, I need to get something important here. Waddle Doo, you take over. Must grab something. Yeah, like I said before, always try to get the first ability that seems more useful. Like, this thing would just make this place a lot easier. Also, you would want to maybe take it with you here, because... Alright, let's see how we can do this. Oh, well, that was kind of dumb on my part. Whoops! Yeah, we're just doing that instead. And I killed myself again. Okay, well at least I got the one up, so you know how to do it yourself, guys. Just make sure to fly at the end, unlike my sorry ass do. So be careful there. Risky, but... It's risky, but definitely make use of it. Yeah, I would really love to use you right now, but no, I can't. Lava tiles! Lava tiles are probably one of the most dangerous hazards in this game, because these things do a shitload of damage, and I would love to demonstrate what happens when you run into them. Ouch! Luckily, they don't do too much damage, but they can really add up, and there's a stage that's full of them in the future. Ice is really nice in this game, and not because I wanted to make that pun, it's more because of the fact that it's actually very useful. You can pretty much do freeze and ice combined, followed by some nice new moves, so it is basically, like, so much better than it was in previous games. Not to mention it's actually very, very, very useful. And I'm not sure if those little shuffleboards were in the older games, but these are kind of nice because Kirby got invincibility frames when he's preparing to get launched from point A to point B. I guess they're called launch boards in my opinion. Of course, that element's always been in Kirby games. The whole cannon and ladders and everything. Time to fuck some people up. Alright, so far so good. Hey, screw you, buddy. Hey, wait, another mini-boss, and it looks like it's Bugsy. We've seen Bugsy before, but he is definitely still a dangerous mofo. But he has a new ability. Instead of having, say, backdrop, take this. He He has Suplex, and Suplex is probably one of the greater abilities. Let me actually show it off, Snowy Guy. Jeez. Yeah, Suplex has some really great fortitude behind it. The fact that you can grab people with a dash and grab and fucking slam their ass. You can also do a downward kick, which is very useful when you don't have enemies to throw, because with Suplex, if you throw enemies, you do a crap load of damage. Wow, I think I just got points, if that. Alright, so that ends, I would say, this video, and Candy Mountain's up next. Aw, man, you didn't go along with the... Oh, I guess you didn't do that in Stage 2 either. So next time, we're going to explore Candy Mountain, and then move on to unlocking a couple secrets, and then taking care of this damn bird that just killed vegetation left and right. Son of a bitch. So thanks for watching, have a great day, and adios.